So, what I'm about to talk about might be a bit controversial, but I think I am right. So, hear me out. Have you ever wondered why women, I say women because the statistics are higher for women, but women who are being domestically abused, that is, being hit by their partners, have you ever wondered why some of them still stay? Like, whenever I see videos of women who come out to say their partners hit them and all that, I see comments like, if you like, still stay there. If you like, stay there. And a part of me, it never just sat well with me in a way, because I'm like, I don't know, there's definitely something that makes a human being, a fully functioning human being, sit down where they are being abused. Like, it's like, you know, this fire is hot and it's hurting you, but your fingers are still there. It's no longer normal. I think it's psychological. Hear me out. So lately, I have been very interested in conditioning from childbirth, like from childhood. I have been like observing and kind of like looking into how experiences we had as children shape our entirety. What am I saying? We humans, we have the capacity to be easily conditioned by repeated, should I say, experiences. I come from a part of the world where children can be beaten. Like when they're small, when they're younger, parents hit the kids when they mess up. It's so normal. It's so normal that a part of me does not even know how to call it abuse, because it's to me, it looks normal. I don't agree with it, but as much as I don't agree with it, I grew up with that being the order of the day, basically. So there might be a part of me that might not be very irritated, like a person who never experienced this before. So again, I do not agree with it, but it's very normal where I come from. So kids can be hit because that's the way of correcting them. It's a correction mechanism. Now, what am I saying? These children who are being hit tend to grow up feeling okay with their partners hitting them. What I mean is that in a child and parent relationship, there's a dynamic. One is the dependent and supposed to be subservient, that's the child, and the other is the protector and giver of love, that's the parent. Now, when the protector and giver of love uses like physical abuse as punishment on this one that is dependent and learning, this person tends to believe that it is okay to be treated like that by that person who is meant to protect you. Even if it hurts, like even when the beating, the hitting hurts as a child, there is this feeling of, I still love my parents. Like they are still my parents. I don't know if you understand. Like, here is what I believe the story, they might not agree with, but pick up. The story is going to be, it is okay for my protector and lover to harm me and still love me. I don't know if it makes sense. And it might be seen as very small, but this thing can grow so big that even as adults, they see it as okay. Not everyone is able to escape that mindset that my protector and lover can hurt me. Again, they might feel uncomfortable with it. I don't think any of us like being hit by our parents, but we still love them. Do you understand how crazy of a dynamic it is? So this can follow us to adulthood, especially if you are now one who is not still assertive or with strong esteem growing up. When you end up with a partner who has a tendency or who actually does that, it can be hard to live because you have not been equipped with tools and experience from childhood that would allow you escape such a situation. So that is why I believe, by the way, that is why women still stay. They still stay. And another thing with the abuse is that these children who experience this dynamic tend to grow up and met that same experience to people who are, should I say, weaker than them. And I use it men and women because, again, women have a higher statistics of being domestically abused. The statistics are higher for women. So I say it's for men because in this case, men who grow up saying that will believe when they are stronger, like when they are physically stronger, when they are the strong partner, they can do that. I don't know if you understand. It's like the men see themselves as this person who is stronger and a provider, feeling it's okay to do it to whoever is below them. What am I trying to say in essence? Domestic abuse we see today in relationships with older people is not something that just started. It was a conditioning that happened from childhood. Look, the Bible, when it said, train up a child in the way he should grow, and when he is old, he will never depart from it. Most times it's not saying, hey, do what you want to. It's basically saying, do what you want your child to see. I feel like I grew up seeing it as, oh, do everything you want your child to see when they grow up. And exactly that's what it is. When these children experience this thing, it's like a training for them. And when they grow up, it doesn't leave them. It literally takes the grace of God. The grace of God, so much prayer and fast to get that training you have given to them depart from them. So train up your child in the way you should grow, and when they are old, they will never depart from it. Is as much as a warning than it is just a declaration. It's like warning you that every single thing you are doing right now in front of that child or while that child is with you is a training for them that they will not depart from when they grow up. I hope this was understood, and I hope we kind of start doing better, especially if we're parents already. We start doing better for the sake of our children and the generation and their generation. God bless you, and I hope the grace you have to undo things that you would not like to see in your child's life will be given to you. Thank you.